How's it going, guys? I'm here with the first in a brand new series, the first hopefully of many, but certainly at least of several. And in this series I am going to be creating a piece of music in 30 minutes in a different style in each video, or with a different kind of musical focus in each video. And I'm going to try and teach you guys how to make a piece of music in this style during that time as well. It's going to be pretty tough. I think this is totally unplanned. I have, an idea of what I'm going to do in my head. I'm using my Trez. There's a link in the description showing you how to turn a guitar into one of these. It's a really cool instrument. I'm using my Trez, and I've kind of decided I'm going to use these chords. These are open chords. I have a capo on the 3rd fret. So in the open position, these would be in the key of C. I have a capo on the 3rd fret, so it's up 3 semitones to E flat. But I will just tell you the chords as they are in the open position. I'm going to definitely use the C chord because that's all of the strings open. And F, G, D minor, A minor, and that's probably it. I'm trying to keep this really simple so you guys can write a piece of music in this style as well. What this style is, I don't really know, to be honest. I've got a timer here. I'm recording on this computer the feed from this one, so you will hear exactly what I'm hearing on the headphones. I think that's, the other thing is I will be looping some parts. I will, for saving time, I will be cutting parts up and copying and pasting them and things like that. I wouldn't usually do this, but I'm thinking about economy of time when I do this. So I'm going to start the timer. I'm going to get started. All right, let's go. 30 minutes. Okay, cool. I'm going to start by setting the tempo. Which reminds me, I need to get this going as well. Okay, I'm going to start by setting the tempo. Okay, that's good. Start with some of this. I'm only using the one mic here. So I'm going to start with some percussion. I'm just going to make like a 1 or 2 bar loop of percussion and just copy that across the whole thing. If I get the time, I will, go into that and make changes. Click's not actually very loud in my ears. I'll do. Should maybe have used a bunch of different microphones so I'm not having to move this around so much. Sorry if a lot of noise got onto the track there. I use some clave rhythm here. change that to the scissors tool really quick. I'm just cutting these to 1 bar loops. I'm just going to make a 4 bar loop with the whole thing. Whoa! Still works, great. Hopefully, that's the only disaster I have today. Kabasa. Again, just cutting these to size. Last I'm going to do some shaker. If I get the time, I think I'm going to redo that cajon because I'm not quite happy with it. Okay, I'm now just going to make loads of copies of this, so it just keeps going, and this is going to be my new click track. So if you just copy something, then select all and do it again, you're essentially doubling it each time. Really quick way to make loads of copies of a piece of audio or whatever. 2.5 minutes, one more. Right, I will definitely not fill this up, but this can obviously all be cut away at the end. Right, I'm now going to record the treads, and this is going to be the only thing probably the only thing anyway, that I record for the whole duration. So I'm probably not going to do any cutting on this one. Okay, how am I for time? 5 minutes down. kind of good. I think when I got to that A minor chord, I dwelled too long on it, but realistically, I'm not going to change that now. So I am going to now cut the first, is it 4? Yeah, no, it's the first 2 bars. I'm going to cut the first 2 bars off that, because that is just drums. Bring it back to the start. Okay. Right, I'm going to do some more tres. This time I'm just going to do some little ostinatos over it, little short melodies that just repeat themselves over and over during the, I guess what I'll call that. I guess I'll call that those the verses. I'm going to play some little parts over that with some variations here and there. And I'm going to be using the C major scale. Okay, my intention was for that to be ostinatos. I kind of got carried away and it became, I guess, kind of an extended solo. At this point, I'm just going to have to live with that. How am I for time? Not bad. 12 minutes down. Okay, let's do bass. I'm going to just play the root and fifth of the chords here. I'm probably going to forget when some of the chord changes are. Some bits of it might need retaking. You'll notice I'm not naming tracks again, I normally would, but don't have time. some bits of that bass take were really, really bad. I'm going to live with it for the moment, come back to it. You can also hear the slap of the strings quite clearly as well. That will be cut out in the mix process. Yeah, you should really, this sort of an instrument, you should really DI it, plug it in to the mixing desk, or use an amp and mic that up. What next? Let's do brass. Sorry. Right, I am going to, in the kind of transition sections at the end of the verses, where I play the F and the G chord, I'm just going to play the F and G chord on some different brass instruments to create a bigger sound. 14 minutes left, halfway. So I'm obviously going to spread the chord across 3 different instruments. I have a trumpet here, there's a cornet and a trombone over there as well. Also maybe later down the line put some like sort of brass swells in there. That'd sound kind of cool. Right, cornet next. Instruments everywhere. those some part. I'm not a trombone player at all, so that trombone part in particular sounded really bad. So I'm just going to choose the best bits of trombone. That's good. Middle two. So the first and second out of these ones are okay. I'm going to copy that to anywhere there's trombone going on. And likewise with the trumpet part, I a couple of times just forgot to play, so that's going to get fixed too. Just going to use those two again. The cornet, although I don't play it regularly, I think that was probably the nicest sounding one. I could be totally wrong. So I'm going to keep that one there too. Copy these over to the other points when there's trumpet. Go and do a little trumpet solo in that second verse as well. How am I for time? Squint, no! I don't want this! Six minutes, okay. I'm going to use the mute as well. Don't have time to figure out parts. Obviously, when you guys are creating your own music, don't use literally the first take for everything. But for me, in this instance, it's just what I've got to do because I'm running out of time. record that? I don't think I did. Oh, damn. Okay, going to record another little trumpet solo for the outro, whatever you want to call it. 4 minutes. Okay, probably going to do something in that middle bit, and I can't remember what chords I've played. It started with a D minor. More brass? Yeah, more brass. Never got around to fixing the bass line or changing the percussion, but that's alright. One minute and 3 seconds. Let's do something. Let's do some MIDI keyboard with the caps lock keyboard in this bit. Okay, so it's a B flat. Ah, that's time. Okay, cool. So that's it. You know what? For first attempt, I'm kind of happy with that. I'm going to stay true to my words. It's a 30-minute composition challenge, so I'm going to keep that chord from the keyboard and nothing else. I am now going to mix that I deliberately didn't include mixing in my 30-minute time because you know it's a music writing challenge, not a mixing challenge. But I'm now going to mix that and make it sound more presentable, and I will upload that as well, and I will put a link in the description. Please like and subscribe, and also if you have enjoyed this and you want to learn more about writing music, please buy my book. This is Music by Numbers. It is out now. Again, link for this one in the description. Shout me if you want me to do videos on any subject, any style of music you want to learn about writing in, or you want to see me struggle my way through a 30-minute composition in that genre. Shout me in the comments or any of the contacting me methods that are in the description. Alright, cheers for watching guys, bye!